The daily commute, mounting pressure at the office, deadlines, they all wear workers down. So, can we re-energize ourselves in today's highly stressful marketplace? Well, joining us today from Noëlle Spa for Beauty and Wellness in Stamford is Donna Scannapieco with some good ideas on reinvigorating yourself. And good to have you on the program.
Thank you, Becky. It's a pleasure.
You know, it used to be that certain careers required you to be on call. Doctors, you know, certain power employees. But today, I think we're all on call because of technology. Are you finding that you're hearing from more and more individuals that they are just overwhelmed by their job and their life today?
Yes, a lot of people are overwhelmed with everything that is consuming their life of the everyday activities. And it just becomes very, very stressful, especially when you're thinking about everything that you need to do in the workforce, in the family. It takes a toll on you.
Yeah, and that's if everything's going okay.
That's right.
All right, we were talking a moment ago. These are some ideas and things that you can do yourself. Doesn't cost you anything, but really can make a very big difference. And one of those things is meditation. You stress the importance of that.
Yes, meditation is huge. Why is it huge? Because people need to take time for themselves. I think twice a day, taking 10 minutes at a time and just closing your eyes and getting rid of the cell phone, closing down the radio, and just being in the moment and thanking yourself for making that time to just release whatever doesn't serve you anymore. And you breathe and have quiet time. And I think that quiet time of 10 minutes of rejuvenation and just feeling peace releases a load off of you.
Yeah, and you
helps.
say it really is an opportunity to kind of listen to what's going on with your body.
Right.
You know, we kind of plow forward and we do whatever has to be done for our jobs and our families. But you say you really kind of have to listen to, you know, yourself.
I think you need to be aware. I think you need to be so in tuned and so aware to what is going on with yourself internally. What are you feeling right now? Forget about everything else that's going on because you're already feeling it. What's going on is already there, and that's what's causing the feelings of stress or feeling overwhelmed and loaded. So once you're aware and you have that self-awareness, then you could address it, and you could be in control on how you're going to take care of that.
You know, we think about massages, and we're going to talk about a great one that you offer, but there are just some simple things you can do for yourself just in some of those stress points in your face alone, where we find sometimes at the end of the day, it's kind of like,
yes,
we're just in this kind of locked, stressed position with our muscles in our face. What are some of the ways you can alleviate stress there and reinvigorate, really?
People do get headaches, and I know that a lot of people do get a lot of pain in their sides of their face. It all locks up. You know, when you're sleeping and you're resting, your mind is still going. We don't know it, but it's still going on from what happens during the course of the day, and sometimes what we have going on the next day. So I think if you just relax and close your eyes and you start to massage the jaws of your face, very intense, and rub, and you could feel almost like knots in your muscles, and also massage your scalp a little bit just to get the blood circulating, the blood flowing, and make it your intention that you're doing this massage to release the tension and the knots that really need to be released.
You know, here's something you talk about, you know, re-energizing. It's counterintuitive, and we all know it, that exercise is just really key in de-stressing and re-energizing. But we kind of want to just blow it off a lot.
I know people don't make the time for that, and it should be part of our day to exercise. Just like we get up and we do our makeup or we shave, okay, exercise needs to be part of that day. Rejuvenation. What do you do to rejuvenate? Rejuvenate and exercise and get your body going releases stress too. So exercise is a big part of it, and I do believe that when you get your heart racing like that on a natural activity, the blood starts to flow, and the blood is actually what heals everything in our body. And I believe it's mental too.
And speaking of mental, we were talking before in the green room, and you brought up a point that I didn't even think of that helps to kind of de-stress you and re-energize you, and that's to have either a really good mentor or a good coworker that you can kind of offload on.
Yes.
And to use as a sounding board. Why do you think that's important?
Well, you ever notice when you have something on your mind and you're thinking it and you're thinking it and you don't know how to get it out? When you are with someone that you feel safe with and you trust, like a really good support system, a human being support system, and you could go to that person and talk to them about whatever's on your mind, no matter what it is, you almost feel like a sense of something releasing that it's going to be okay. You were able to speak about it. They were able to listen and focus on what you were saying. And believe it or not, within minutes, you have a tendency of feeling better because someone listened to you. That support system was there for you.
Choosing the right person, oftentimes it pays dividends to just talk to somebody before you go into a meeting.
Yes, it does.
All right, you have some products here. You say really important, take time to use
bath. Take a bath.
with,
bath salts are very, very good.
but,
I use these in the shower
scents,
too.
Right?
Yes, yes. These have a very good sense. This is eucalyptus, and eucalyptus is very, very good for stress.
I love the smell. And you say also these are you can use in the shower. If you're traveling, you just take some of these with you.
I take these wherever I go. I don't always take a bath, so I take the bath salts and I use them in the shower. This is a muscle soothe. I put this on my feet and I put my shoes on. It's very rejuvenating. And this here is a body wash that has eucalyptus in it as well, and that's also very rejuvenating.
And if you really want to splurge, I know at spas like Noëlle, you do offer services. I mean, I hear people say, I had a massage, I'm a new person. But you have a variety of services that you provide.
Yes. Well, Noëlle gives the best body massage you could ever have. They're 60 minutes long, and they are fabulous. We also have a wonderful package for body treatments, which I notice is getting very, very popular. It's very pampering. It's called the Gleam package, and it's very good for mental, physical, and releasing stress. It's wonderful.
And also music.
Music.
Instead of listening to the chatter on whatever it might be, talk radio, whatever, you say some calming music, just take a little time in the car ride, in your iPod, whatever it might be.
Yep. Music, it'll take your mind, and believe it or not, you listen to music for a few minutes, you meditate for a few minutes, you talk to someone for a few minutes, makes a world of difference.
Donna Scannapieco, thanks so much from Noëlle Spa for Beauty and Wellness.
Thank you so much for having us.
Okay. And that's all for this week. We'll see you next week on 12 on the Money. I'm Rebecca Saran.